1.
What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Jeff from the joint Chiropractically. I am joined today by Alex Oxford. Many of you know Alex because he does the spinopraktic massage here. But what you may not know about Alex is that he is an NLP, a Neuro-Linguistics programmer, right? He's certified in NLP training, and some of you may have questions. What is NLP about? I do, all right? And I'm always interested in learning. I've been talking to him a bit about NLP, and it's very interesting stuff. And it's a fabulous way to discover a lot about yourself and to help improve yourself, right? And we're going to talk about that right now. What is NLP?
Okay, so NLP, if we break it down, Neuro-Linguistic programming, neuro meaning our senses, our 5 senses, our visual, auditory, kinesthetic, smell and taste. And that's how we pick up information. But the linguistic part is when it becomes interesting. It's because the linguistic part is what's happening inside our heads. So when we pick up these senses, we interpret them or we translate them inside our head and we turn them into something called internal representations. So now, what's happening at this moment in time is how we've interpreted all those things that we've picked up. And then what happens is that we program them into our neurology. So therefore, when we interact or when we're with people or we're seeing something, it's our linguistic part that we actually respond to. And that's with conditioning over a certain amount of time. So neuro-linguistic programming is really understanding the language of our mind and what we can do to change it so we can actually get the results that we want in life. Does that make sense?
It does. It does. Our language is indicating our thoughts.
Correct.
And our thoughts then are determining what's coming out of our mouth, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's the study of neuro-linguistics. What can you help with? I mean, what's the value?
Yeah.
What value does it have?
Absolutely. So, for example, if you're having difficulties with when you're going to an interview, or you're having problems with a certain person or relationship, and you're reacting a certain way emotionally, it's about understanding that it's that emotion that's causing that response, and not the actual person, not the actual event. It's your emotion. So it's about then going into that emotion, letting that go, and you turn that into a resourceful tool for yourself. So it's almost turning sort of like fear into power or something like that, if that makes sense. So it's tapping into your personal power in which you lose when we get all emotional.
We're very emotional creatures, aren't we?
Yes, sir.
All right, and we've been programmed to respond in certain ways.
Over time.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so NLP is designed to then
interrupt the pattern of that emotional response.
Okay.
So, and we do whatever, we've got a number of tools to be able to do that, to change our response to certain situations. And remember, it's just the response that we've been taught or we've accepted from day 0 to now. It's not just, and somehow in our world we've said this is reality, or as we say, well, back to reality, okay? Especially after a holiday. But the thing is, reality is what we've made it in regards to the decisions that we've made from day 0 until now. So by changing that decision, by changing those beliefs around certain events, we change the way we respond.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How do we learn it? How do we learn?
Well, there's so many ways that you can incorporate it, but the best way is obviously doing. If there's something that you can't sort of get your head around, then obviously we recommend a one-on-one breakthrough that I do, and also doing things like seminars, workshops, trainings. Being a trainer of neuro-linguistic programming, I actually teach people to become certified in NLP and hypnosis as well. That's something that we incorporate in the trainings. But the best ways are to do the seminars, workshops. On my websites, I'll be having talks that I do on my website and things like that, and that's coming out very shortly. So yeah.
So it's really a means of it's like a self-help program.
Absolutely.
You're trying to change your reality, or you're trying to improve upon your life.
Absolutely.
by addressing certain
By
emotional.
changing your perception
Yeah.
over what is happening. So many people, so many perspectives over one certain event, and everybody apparently is right. Okay, so we're going to focus on, well, what is it that we want, more so than what is it that we don't want. So it's about understanding that when we see something, are we seeing and getting the things we want out of that situation, or are we seeing the things that we don't want? You know, and it all comes back down to our perspective.
Okay.
You know.
It's very cool. So you do this with people.
Yes.
And now people want to get in touch with you.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
You have a website?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
Breakthroughwithalex.com.
Breakthroughwithalex.com, right?
Pretty simple.
Very cool. Anybody, I'm going to put all this stuff in this blog, so you can contact Alex. All his contact details will be here. If any of this is interesting, you want to study, you want to learn, you want to develop, you want to become better, it's an excellent resource. Okay, I'm Dr. Jeff from the Joint Chiropractically. This has been valuable for me. Hopefully it's been valuable for you. And as always, keep your spine adjusted. It's good for you.